The Insta360 Ace Pro 2 and the Action 5 Pro has a really cool mode that I don't often use. I have been testing it on the Action 5 Pro, but I haven't tested it on the Ace Pro 2. So today I'm going to compare them and test this mode. And that's horizon balancing or horizon lock. Both cameras can actually lock the horizon all the way up to 360 degrees, but there are one big thing, big difference, and that is that the Ace Pro 2 actually can record all the way up to 4K with 360 degree horizon lock. On the Action 5 Pro you have to drop the resolution to 2.7K, and that's a little bit strange. Same sensor size, so it should be possible for DJI to give us horizon lock all the way up to 360 degrees. Now we are recording in the normal setting, normal mode, which I'm usually use, and that's of course when you're out vlogging, you're holding the camera pretty steady, but when you're doing activities and sports, that's when it's good to have something to keep the horizon balanced. So we're gonna test that. We're gonna switch to horizon balancing or horizon lock up to 45 degrees and see how it looks and how it crops in, of course, and how is the overall image quality using that mode. So let's switch to horizon balancing or horizon lock. Now we switch to horizon balancing or horizon lock, as Insta360 is calling it, up to 45 degrees, and that means you can tilt the camera without the horizon actually flipping. And we're gonna see which camera that can hold the horizon longest. My first initial test, it seems like DJI was holding the horizon a little bit better in 45 degrees, but does it crop in a lot? I'm holding the camera the same distance as I was when I shoot the intro with the wide field of view, but does it crop in a lot, and can you see something in the details in the overall image quality? What I do like I said many times before on the Insta360 Ace Pro, that you still have the face priority mode, which means it exposes for your face, even using this mode, horizon balancing. But let's test this now. I'm standing still, it's extremely windy, and I'm gonna start to tilt the camera. Both cameras are holding. See which camera that flips the horizon first. And there the Insta360 Ace Pro is going. DJI is still holding it, so it's a little bit better actually. And there DJI is flipping the horizon. So it seems like DJI is doing a better job holding the horizon even more than 45 degrees. Insta360 was flipping the horizon a little bit before that, but still it's pretty good. And especially when you're doing things and you're pointing the camera and tilting the camera all over the place, and also doing a lot of shaking on your hands, it keeps the horizon, and the stabilization of these cameras is absolutely fantastic. Let's switch to horizon lock, which means 360 degrees. And like I said, DJI, you have to drop the resolutions to 2.7K, which is a little bit strange in my opinion. So let's switch to horizon lock 360 degrees. And now you can see horizon lock or horizon steady on DJI Action 5 Pro. That means you can flip the camera 360 degrees and it's still holding the horizon lock. So that's pretty amazing, of course, that's possible. Like I said, you have to drop the resolution on to 2.7K on the Action 5 Pro, which is a little bit stupid in my opinion. But let's test it now, standing still here. It's so extremely windy, so let's turn the camera. And of course this means that both cameras should keep the horizon still, flipping the camera. So it's just an amazing thing to see. You can walk and turn the camera, but does it crop in a lot? I'm holding the camera the same distance as I did with balancing 45 degrees and also with a wide field of view. Of course it crops in a little bit. And how is the overall image quality? Let's test it here. You can see the horizon pretty clear behind me. Let's start to turn. And it's just amazing that it's possible to build this into a camera like this. So which camera crops in most? That's also important, and can you see a big difference in the image quality now when you're dropping the resolution to 2.7K on the Action 5 Pro. What do you think? Is this a mode you will use? Because I do think for especially people that are doing activities and sports with high intensity and a lot of wobbling all over the place, this is a fantastic thing to have. But of course image quality is also important. But even for vloggers walking around with the cameras pointing it all over the place, it's also a great thing to have, that you have the possibility to use a mode that balances the horizon. Because seeing footage with shaky or weird horizon is pretty annoying. But for me, I will probably not use it that much, but I do think it's a cool thing to have. And you still have face priority on the Ace Pro 2, which is fantastic, like I said many times before. So it's really cool, and you can flip the camera, you can do whatever you want, and it's keeping the horizon steady. It's just freaking amazing. Let's switch to horizon balancing 45 degrees, and we are back again in horizon balancing up to 45 degrees. Can you see a big difference in the field of view? One thing I've noticed is when you're doing this switching from mode to mode on the Ace Pro 2 with a big screen, it's so much easier and you have everything intuitive in front of the screen. On the Action 5 Pro you have to go into the menu, drop the resolutions and do all of that. It's pretty annoying that they can't have a button where you can just tap it and just switch it easy. You have that on the Ace Pro 2, so that's a big advantage for the Ace Pro 2. So is this, like I said, a mode you will use, and how is the overall image quality? And of course you can tilt the camera up to 45 degrees and the camera is keeping the horizon still. That's fantastic. So let's do some tests somewhere where I can have a steady thing and we can flip the cameras and see. Let's do that actually. And we have this thing here, it's böje as we call it, or a saving thing for people when they are swimming. Let's test the horizon balancing up to 45 degrees now. Let's start to tilt the cameras and see which of them tilts first. This is 45 degrees. And Ace Pro 2 is tilting first, and DJI is still holding, and there the DJI Action 5 Pro is tilting. So it seems to be a little bit better in horizon lock up to 45 degrees, but let's change this to 360 degrees and see how much it crops in. I'm standing at the exact same place, of course. We now switch to horizon lock up to 360 degrees. Like I said, on the Action 5 Pro you have to drop the resolution to 2.7K, which is annoying. But now how much does it crop in compared to horizon balancing in 45 degrees? Let's start turning the camera. Both cameras should hold the horizon completely still now. Let's see. It's just freaking amazing if you ask me. Yeah, of course it holds the horizon. So this is horizon lock 360 degree, which looks most detailed. It's pretty red, that one, so it should be equal colors. I'm heading back now. This was just a quick test, of course, but I do think this is fantastic mode to have. I'm using now horizon lock up to 360 degrees, and does it look good? Is it overall good image quality? It's so extremely windy. I'll probably need to use the audio from the Ace Pro 2 because it's superior to the Action 5 Pro when it comes to wind reduction. But the audio, of course, is really good on the Action 5 Pro. But when it's extremely windy like this, when you have that wind muff, it's perfect for the camera. And how is the stabilization while me walking? Some people have been reporting some pulsing on the Ace Pro 2, especially in the tree lines. I don't know if you can notice that now. That's probably something Insta360 is looking into. So this was a test, horizon balancing Horizon Lock, Horizon Steady, they all have different names, but I would say again, when it comes to these modes, I do think that the Ace Pro 2 has an advantage, like I said, over DJI when it comes to especially resolution. Resolution is important. I shoot everything in 4K because it's a pretty big difference when it comes to 4K and 2.7K. That's my opinion. But tell me what you think down in the comments, and which of these cameras performs best do you think, and how about the cropping, and how about the details and colors and all of that. Can you see a big difference using normal mode and horizon and balancing and lock and all of that? So give me a thumb up, and of course subscribe to my channel, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.